good show and it's freaking amazing. But then everyone started jumping on the bandwagon, and then all of a sudden the anime stopped. And I'm like, ugh. When I love something, they get rid of it. Also, I love Asta because he has like no power with an actual like amazing good grimoire, but he has like weird anti-magic power, but it's also he has like a demon grimoire, which is like hilarious. But you know what? He's half human, half demon, and I love it. So this is none other than Asta. What's next? Well, next is going to be Goten and Trunks from Dragon Ball Z. Now, I got this in 2018 when Funimation was still around, and I will say it was hard to get this. It really was. I was like, dude, am I ever gonna be able to buy this? Because we kept going around in circles, which is so much fun. But anyways, Dragon Ball Z is something I watched when I was a kid. I haven't really watched it since. I feel like there's so much to watch. There's not enough time in the day to watch like all these animes. There isn't. There really, really, truly isn't. Like, how am I supposed to do this? Play video games, make content, but also sit there and watch like 20 episodes a day. Like, there's just it's just hard. And then going to work and sleeping. Like, I need to sleep. But I still think it's cool that I got this. I do wish I had a plastic to put on over it, but I don't. So, yeah. Dragon Ball. What's next? Good question. Next is going to be Donald Duck, Donald Shoulder, Angel, and Devil. I got this at WonderCon in 2022, and I just thought it was cute. That was pretty much it. I thought it was super cute. What else did I get when I was there? I think I got Peacemaker when I was there as well. is such wholesome